Kanye West has a new wife, and rumors are going around that Kanye got married in secret to protect himself from Hollywood handlers.
So working for the military, I wasn't governed by the same laws that the typical person was, so I could look at the impact of certain drugs that are not everyday things.
Kanye previously accused his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, for trying to lock him up, and he was allegedly almost placed under Kim's conservatorship.
You feel everyone wants to kill you. You pretty much don't trust anyone, and they have this moment where they handcuff you, they drug you, they put you on the bed, and they separate you.
Interestingly, after Kanye recently found himself in hot water over his comments about the Jewish community, a lot of people online started saying Kanye needs a conservatorship. So did Kanye really get married to protect himself from the Kardashians and celebrity handlers? Let's investigate.
That moment. When you are in that state, you have to have someone you trust.
Kanye West recently sparked concern amongst his fans when several outlets reported that he is missing. Earlier this month, Kanye's former business manager, Thomas St. John, claimed that he hasn't been able to locate Kanye for weeks and serve him with legal documents. St. John is apparently suing Kanye for breach of contract, and he claims Kanye stopped paying him a monthly retainer they had agreed upon and went into hiding after they had an aggressive meeting. However, Kanye's fans have now started to speculate that Kanye is hiding because he knows that there are some really powerful people out there that want to silence him by any means necessary. And it looks like these fans were onto something, because on January 9th, Kanye emerged for the first time in public after weeks of hiding in the company of his new wife, Bianca Censori. On January 13th, TMZ reported that Kanye and Bianca had a secret wedding ceremony, and though they still haven't obtained a marriage certificate to make their union legal, an insider close to Kanye told Us Weekly that the marriage is very real. Now, as for Bianca, not much is known about her other than the fact that she works as the head of architecture at Kanye's company, Yeezy. According to Bianca's LinkedIn profile, she's been working for Kanye since November 2020, and before she joined Yeezy, she owned a jewelry brand in Australia and worked at 2 architecture companies. And as for Bianca's relationship with Kanye, it's unclear when they started dating. However, Kanye used Bianca's last name in the song titled Sensory Overload that was released back in December. There aren't too many photos of Bianca available online because she recently locked her Instagram profile. However, based on several photos that have been circulating on the internet over the past couple of weeks, Bianca does bear a resemblance to a young Kim Kardashian. So, of course, it didn't take long before Kim's fans started dragging Kanye for marrying a Kim K copy. Kanye is scarily obsessed with Kim, one fan said, marrying lookalikes. However, what a lot of people seem to forget is that Kanye is the one who created the so-called Kim Kardashian style, and he basically tailored the Yeezy brand specifically for Kim. And since Bianca is the lead designer of Yeezy, of course she's gonna have the same style as Kim. They look nothing alike, and Kanye was dressing Kim, one Twitter user pointed out. Now he's dating the architect of Yeezy. Makes more sense to say he was making Kim everything Bianca is. Also, based on the recently resurfaced photos of Bianca from her student days in Australia, she's definitely a natural beauty, and if she did have some cosmetic enhancements, they were minimal. And this could also explain a recent report from Page 6 that claimed Kim hates Bianca because she suspected that something was going on between Bianca and Kanye while Kanye was still married. One insider said it was well known around the Yeezy headquarters that the boss's wife didn't like Bianca, and Kim reportedly suspected that Bianca and Kanye's relationship wasn't strictly professional. But see, it's interesting that Page 6 referred to Kanye as a rapper turned raving lunatic in this same report. So, if the rumors are true that Page 6 and other major tabloids in the US are on Kris Jenner's payroll, it makes sense that they would try and push the narrative that Kanye cheated on Kim with Bianca during their marriage and that he's now lost his mind. But Kanye's fans are calling BS on this report, and they believe it's just another distraction tactic to take the attention away from the real reason Kanye got married in secret. So, is this the real reason behind Kanye and Bianca's rushed marriage? Well, Kanye is much more strategic than people give him credit for, and they're convinced he got married in secret to escape the Kardashian influence and protect himself from Hollywood handlers. See, ever since reports first emerged that Kim was considering divorcing Kanye, there's been a lot of speculation online that Kim and Kris Jenner would try to stop Kanye from leaking any of their family's dark secrets. They allegedly tried to do this for the first time back in 2016, when Kanye was hospitalized after an incident with a gym staff member and put on a 5150 involuntary psychiatric hold.
Rescue 41, psychiatric emergency, Laurel Avenue. The 911 call came in around 1:20 p.m. on Monday after West was reportedly acting erratically. Paramedics and the Los Angeles Fire Department rushed to the Hollywood home of his personal trainer, where, according to TMZ, officials spoke with West for 90 minutes before following protocol for a psychiatric patient, restraining him and taking him to UCLA Medical Center for an evaluation.
TMZ reported at the time that Kanye became violent when police arrived to help him, and the doctor that was treating Kanye at the time, Michael Farzam, told the police his patient suffers from temporary psychosis and needs to be placed on a 5150 hold. But the crazy part is that this incident happened at the home of Kanye's former personal trainer, Harley Pasternak, the same man who recently threatened Kanye he would institutionalize him again and send him back to Zombieland. It later turned out that Harley has connections to Canadian intelligence, and Kanye accused him of being a celebrity handler.
So, let me read these Harley kicks. This is how he was ready. This is a trainer, but come to find out, he was actually Canadian intelligence, but this is my trainer. So this shows you the kind of handlers that are around the superstars in California, right? So it says, I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. And everything that is discussed is based in fact, and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to Zombieland forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. This is the way a Hollywood trainer was talking to me to force me to go and
Kanye also suggested that Kim and her family are closely connected to celebrity handlers like Harley, and these handlers are trained to use mind control on their famous clients.
You think about if Harley was part of intelligence, right? What kind of people you think are surrounding my kids? What kind of people you think are in that house right now? When my kids go to Sierra Canyon, it's a Jewish school that doesn't teach Christianity to these Christian kids. At Christmas time, they're teaching Kwanzaa to black kids. They say, hey, this is your Christmas. This is all indoctrination.
And now take a look at Harley explaining what he learned while working with the Canadian government.
The doctor called 911 and said that Kanye was suffering a temporary psychosis as a result of a lack of sleep and exhaustion.
But that's not all. The Kardashians were also recently exposed for doing business with Lou Taylor, Britney Spears' former business manager, who allegedly gave Britney's dad, Jamie, the idea to put Britney under conservatorship. And according to Britney's lawyers, she later pocketed $18 million from Britney's estate. During Britney's conservatorship battle, Britney's lawyer mentioned in his court documents that the Kardashians are Lou Taylor's clients. And on top of that, leaked documents from Kim and Kanye's divorce show that Taylor was still in control of Kim's trust fund as recently as 2021. What's also bizarre is that after Kanye was recently blacklisted by Hollywood and lost almost all of his business deals, social media suddenly flooded with comments pleading with Kim to hurry up and put Kanye under conservatorship before their divorce is finalized. Kanye should be put on a conservatorship. Kim and another blood-related family member should administer it. Enough is enough. And another Twitter user wrote, I think the one who should run Kanye's conservatorship should be his former wife, which is now also a lawyer, Kim Kardashian, that is. The sweet taste of revenge. There were dozens of similar tweets being turned out on a daily basis during Kanye's recent public controversy. However, on November 29, 2022, Kim and Kanye's divorce was officially finalized, and Kanye's fans were relieved because they thought this meant Kim could no longer petition to be Kanye's conservator. But according to lawhelp.org, conservators don't necessarily have to be family members. Although the court's first choice when appointing a conservator will usually be a close family member like a spouse or an adult child, the court can also consider other relatives or friends. And if no other relatives or friends are available, the court will appoint a neutral, specifically trained attorney to be in charge of the conservatorship. In other words, Kim could still theoretically use her connections to Lou Taylor to put Kanye under conservatorship, even if she herself doesn't apply to be his conservator. And this is exactly why Kanye's fans are now speculating that Kanye got married in secret so that in case someone tries to institutionalize him again, his new wife would be able to protect him. One fan said that if Kanye got married again, it's the smartest thing he could have done right now, adding, "Bet those conservatorship vampires are having a panic attack." And another person commented, "I'm glad because now the Kardashians cannot put Kanye in a 5150 or even a conservatorship anymore because it's not his wife or ex-wife. He did the right thing. California is crazy." But how do you feel about Kanye's getting married in secret? Do you think he did it to protect himself from being put under conservatorship? Let us know in the comments and make sure you don't miss out on this next story because it is messy.